Hi, I'm Kathy Hadizadeh from Heart Mind Tuning. We are living in very uncertain times, and this uncertainty is really hard on us at this time. I know personally that this is the most difficult part of the situation for many people because a lot of people come to me and tell me, hey, I can survive with this. I can survive with all of this that is happening if you tell me when this is going to finish. Is it going to be 2 weeks? Is it going to be 2 months? Is it going to be 6 months? Whatever the case is. And I don't have an answer. And nobody has an answer. And that fact that nobody has an answer is a very difficult reality to digest for many of us, to the point that we can lose our focus. What is important? What can I do? We can get overwhelmed. We can get lost in our thoughts. We can become very emotional. So today, together, I'm going to introduce a concept and a practice to you so you can regain your focus when you need it during this time of uncertainty. Are you ready? Let's start. So, the concept. I'm borrowing this concept from the work of Stephen Covey. Think about this, that we live right now in a very big circle of concern, which is this coronavirus. And inside it, we have a circle of influence and there is a circle of control. I think you agree with me that we do not have control or say or anything to do regarding the circle of influence. Each of us can do our own fair share of helping the situation by social distancing, by working from home, by going less and less to the grocery stores, by listening to whatever the authorities are asking us to do to keep us and our society safe. But we do not have a say over medicine, availability of it, availability of the ventilators, the capacity of the ICU beds in any state or city or county. We don't have a say about when there will be medicine for this situation. There is a lot of things that is outside our scope. So that is the circle of concern is not something that we can have a say in it. But there is a circle of influence and there is a circle of control. And they are very tightly glued to each other. Circle of control, let's start with that. That's something that you have direct access to it. How you are processing this situation, how you are feeling about it, how you are allowing yourself to be with those feelings. That determines your circle of control. If we are going to look at the statistics and get triggered every single time, but don't allow ourselves to process that trigger, guess what? It will keep coming and coming and coming. But if we allow ourselves to tell ourselves, hey, I get sad when I look at this data. Let me sit with this sadness. Let me write about it. Let me talk about it. Let me see why I get so sad. Then you are allowing it to be processed. When you are allowing it to be processed, you enhance your circle of control. And that impacts your circle of influence. Because how you come across in this situation is felt and perceived by people around you. Your kids, your pets, your spouse, your partners, everybody. Especially in this time that I call this physical distancing more than social distancing. Because physically, some of us are very, very connected to each other. But socially, we are distanced. Let's look at this. And now that you have this concept, see if you can look at it in this new light. If you can be with it in this new light. And now we are going to the second part, which I promised you. To have a practice available to you that helps you regain your focus. We are going to use something that is available and accessible to many of us who are not sick at this moment, but we don't even think about it. we are going to use our own breath. We're going to use this inhale and exhale, that we do it very much, many times, without even thinking about it. So it's the breathing that is coming in and coming out, but there is no consciousness around it. In this practice, we are going to bring consciousness to that breath together when we do it. So this is what we're going to do. First, I want you to bring to your attention the fact that you have access to your breathing, that this breath is available to you, that is available to you to sustain your life, your being alive. And see what that brings up to you. Just being with this notion. How does that feel? Maybe a sense of gratitude? Maybe thinking about all those people who do not have access to this breath at this moment? See what comes up. And once you have sat with this notion, I want you to take a deep inhale and try to relax your body, any part of it that is available to you. It can be bringing down your shoulders. It can be softening your jaws. It can be something in your neck. It can be that feeling in your belly. Whatever it is that is accessible to you. Try to use this breath to relax that part of your body. Pay attention to that body. This is building the body-mind connection, which is so crucial at this time for COVID-19 susceptibility. You're doing that. And the third part is when you're exhaling, I want you to think about what is the most important thing for me right now. I'm saying right now. I'm not asking you to plan for the future. I'm saying right now. And this is how you can regain your focus, how you can connect with yourself at a much deeper level and gain that focus. So I'm going to say that again. First, you inhale, then you see how you can relax any part of the body that is available to you that needs that care, attention. And the third piece is that you bring to your mind what is the most important thing for me at this moment. And you will see that it allows you to regain your focus, because that's the coherence between the mind and the body that you need in your brain to regain your focus. To do this a couple of times, this is available to you. This is accessible to you. And while you're doing it and regaining your focus, every time you do it, you are building lung muscle capacity, which we all need at this time. This is Kathy Hadizadeh from Heart Mind Tuning. Thank you for listening to me, and be well.